You woke up in the middle of night being all scared and your forehead was filled with sweat. Your breath was getting heavy and heavier by every second it passed. No, no, no. These things can't happen to me. I escaped from my abusive parents a long time ago. Why am I getting these nightmares again, huh? You're feeling so helpless right now. You turned around to see and hug Ty for comfort, but he wasn't there. You took your phone to see the time. It was past midnight, but still he wasn't there. You looked all around the room only to find yourself all alone in that big room. Your eyes started getting teary since you were getting panic attack and you needed someone. You hugged your knees and sobbed silently there. You came running in the hall area thinking you might find Thai working there with full focus, but you found nothing there. Just darkness spread all over the hall. You sat on sofa while sobbing and feeling all alone and took the water from the jug and glass and drank it. You didn't realize when you fell asleep while crying. Time skipped to morning. You woke up after you started hearing some noise from your surrounding. You slowly opened your eyes and stood up and sat on sofa. You saw that the maids were working and dusting around. You realized why you were sleeping here instead of in your room. That means Thai didn't came yet. You mumbled, but the maids working close to you heard that and replied to you. No, ma'am, sir arrived. Maybe very late, but he did. You felt a little embarrassed after she said that and left from there and felt very sad. He might have saw you, still he didn't took you in bedroom and let you sleep here in cold. A tear escaped from your eyes and you started going toward the bedroom to see him and ask him. Time skipped to the bedroom. You came inside to see he was already in his formal attire ready to leave for his office. Where were you last night and when you returned? Your voice was cold, but he didn't pay much attention and said, I was out with Jimin. Actually, we have a boys' night out, so I was there. Why did you not inform me, Thai? Maybe I forgot because I met him after a long, not a big deal. Why trying to fight early in the morning? You wanted to fight with him and tell him about last night, but words didn't came out of your mouth after seeing him behaving this casually. Before you could ask anything else and show your hurt feelings, he said, I'm getting late, I'll leave. He gave you a side hug which wasn't even proper and left. He really fell out of love, didn't he? After all, he might have got bored in this relationship of 3 years. You bite your lips to stop yourself from crying. On the other hand, you're 100% sure about all this. I don't want a mess, Luna. No, Mom, it is absolutely right. I myself stalked Thai last night and saw him going to a hotel with his girl best friend Sana, and I saw them even kissing and recording the video as well. If I would have clicked picture, it might seem edited. She showed her the video and Thai and Sana kissing, which was all clear, and also the video footage of Sana and Thai going in the hotel room. Out of nowhere, Thai has appointed Sana as his secretary as well. As we all know, he doesn't allow any employee without interview, but she was allowed. So finally, we can go and take sign of YN on property paper and kick her out, and he won't even care. After all, marrying his dad gave me a pleasant gift. Let's go and claim our reward for our hard work and celebrate, Mrs. Kim said. Time skipped to afternoon. You were sitting on sofa trying to write down your feeling to calm yourself and think clearly when the doorbell rang. The maids opened the door and welcomed the guest. Mom, Luna, please come in. It was Thai's stepmom and your stepsister. You welcomed them and asked the maids to get something to drink and eat. Mrs. Kim, I thought it's a long time we didn't saw, so we came. You smiled and nodded and then served them the juice brought by the maids. Hey, I heard you brought a new necklace for yourself. Will you not let us see that? Luna said. You were kinda confused as they didn't show much interest in these things but nodded. Why not? Let's go to my room then. No, no, bring here. Anyway, who the hell will try to steal from you, that too in your own house? You were kinda confused but nodded anyway and left from there to get the set of jewelry. Luna smirked and took out a packet, and when found no maid there, she mixed something in your glass. You finally came out with whatever you wanted and started showing them. They were just acting as if she was enjoying it, but they in real were just waiting when you'll start getting high because of the ingredients she mixed. When Mrs. Kim saw you feeling dizzy, she signaled Luna. Wayne, I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you this. You got confused and were about to ask, but you were feeling hell dizzy and weird. Yesterday I was passing by the area and I saw Thai with someone else. At first I didn't believe, but then when I went near him, I saw him with that other lady. No, he can't cheat on me. I know he started falling out of love, but still he won't cheat on me. He will tell me everything. I trust him. You said, trying to maintain your composure. She smirked, seeing your condition, and showed you the video. You weren't able to believe. From the car he came down. It was his favorite car, his same Gucci bag which you used to always prepare him. You fell on your knees thinking why he came late yesterday. What will you do, Ryan? Now what? Yuna asked. The medicine or whatever, it was working on you intensely, and this emotional damage was getting the worst out of you. I'll divorce him. I will never share my life with a cheater, you said as you tried to stand up but failed. What will you do of the property of his in your name? Luna asked. I'll give him back. I don't need anything of his, you said as she smirked and finally took out the paper and kept it in front of you and said, Ryan, Luna is like your sister, right? You nodded. Then just transfer your property on her name, Mrs. Kim said. You nodded as you were not in your sense right now. You took the paper and signed the paper wherever she said. After signing, you tried to run away from there while crying when you slipped and were about to fall. When you fell in someone's arm, making you look at the person and try to stay away from him. Look, the cheater is here. You tried to push him, but you yourself were about to fall. He held you in his arms and asked in his deep, husky voice, What's going on here? He asked, making them gulp. Nothing actually. Wayne got to know about your affair. She's leaving, and before leaving she gave me her property as she don't want your anything, she said, being nervous. How you got to know about my affair? Yesterday I was passing by when I saw you with Sana. He chuckled and said, It's good then, I'll take her sign and divorce papers as well, since anyway she's leaving. Mrs. Kim and Luna were shocked yet happy as they saw that the papers were ready in his bag. You're really doing this? Once you were ready to give your life for her, Mrs. Kim said. Time changes. Besides, can I see those papers and can you please sign here for being witness that she is mental patient and I won't divorce because of that and not because of my affair. I'll get divorced easily and also save some money. Mrs. Kim was all impressed seeing him like that and agreed and signed those papers and gave it back to him. You, on the other hand, already passed out. Your papers are ready as if you were waiting for Wayne to leave. he said and immediately tore the paper, making them shock and yell at him. Don't yell. My princess is sleeping right now. Don't dare to wake her up, bunch of jerks. Luna. Princess, you're freaking cheating on her. Was I? Did you saw me or him? He said as he looked toward the gate to see the man coming inside the hall with his girlfriend Sana. Another Kim Taehyung? You have twin? How? Hold your horses, young lady. I'm not his twin, but his girl best friend's fiance, Choi Yeonjun. He removed his skin-like mask he was wearing of Tae. Both of them were standing there, being all stunned. What do you think after returning from my mission after 1 month? Will I forget how my princess behaved, huh? I noticed her behavior changed and immediately got her medicines and health checkups secretly. And the medicines were changed. I was scared if someone can change her medicine like that, then they can even replace it with poison, right? To save her and to expose that mastermind, I played everything smoothly and showed as if I fell out of love, and asked Sana for help as her boyfriend's physical physique was similar to mine. He got that mask on his face and started acting as if he was Thai, whereas I was searching for the real culprit. Those dumb detectives weren't even able to guess and got killed by my men. And for your information, those divorce papers weren't of mine but of yours and Dad. She fell on her knees after she heard that and screamed, My plan was perfect. How can this not work? Don't give up now only. You were dumb. Last night when Ryan had panic attack, but you didn't notice after she drank water from the jar, she immediately fell asleep because her night medicines were mixed. Ryan's health was fine despite of your medicine because I changed her medicine on time, and the only pain she was getting, it was because of her loneliness, nothing else. Even now she didn't drink anything which you mixed, but instead a slow sleeping pill which I set the maids to mix in her juice, which was also an antibiotic. Her injury which she got while being in panic state, how the hell it used to get treated in morning, huh? I was always there with her, but I have to give her temporary pain and loneliness to save her life and her mental health. After all, if I would have just increased her safety, then you would have found other ways. The maids whom you paid are already kicked out, and other maids with the same mask were working under you, not the real one. But still, I kept the drama going to avoid any risk. But because of you, I have to feel helpless, and now it's your turn. I'll see how anyone give you both any job. You will escape from this country. You'll have to rot in the hell created by me. Only punishment. No food, no money, no support emotionally or socially. No one will even give you both anything in begging, and I'll make sure that Wine is safe and sound. Her condition will be okay as her medicines were fine. And the reason she was traumatized was her emotions, and now since I am here, it will be fine. Think about yourself. Throw them out now. If they get any support, kill that person as well. Time skip after 2 days. How do I look? You said while coming out, being all ready as he was taking you out on a date. After being all tired, seeing you all sulky and pouty after that incident. You also wanted to be a part of plan, but he didn't took you with himself in his plan. You look beautiful, princess, he said as he pecked your forehead and cupped your cheeks. You're fine now? You nodded. I'm sorry, love. No, I know what you did was for our safety. Otherwise, our entire life would have been destroyed by them. They used my PTSD. They are really bad, and you got cut when after long you both have any skinship, making him go wild and pull you near him, reducing any space between you. Well, I missed it so much. You were breathing heavily because of the kiss. First that 1 month mission and then all this drama. Let's ditch our plan of going out and have some fun here at home. Your eyes widened, and before you could even say anything, he again and carried you to the bedroom.